happy. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to another week of Magic with Meebo. Today, we are checking out some more historic. Jumpstart was released last week in paper and on Arena, and those cards are historic legal. So I'm going to be taking a look at historic Goblins today. This is a fan favorite. I've seen this all over the ladder. I found a deck list online, and this is kind of a deck that was attempting to exist before Jumpstart, but the new Jumpstart cards have really pushed this deck into being something competitive. Specifically, if we look at cards like Goblin Chieftain, this is finally a Goblin Lord haste, really powerful, only a 3-drop, so this is able to really combo well with Conspicuous Snoop if there's like a Krenko on top, obviously Krenko himself as well. Speaking of new Jumpstart cards, Krenko, fan favorite. People love their goblins, I don't know. And the big one, my favorite at least, is Muxus, Goblin Grandee. Essentially just flip the top 6 cards of your libraries and put goblins directly into play. And then he gets buffed when he attacks too, based on the number of goblins you have. So these cards are awesome, I'm excited to play with them. Sideboard, feels pretty standard still, right? Red Cap, Melee, removal, more removal, Gem Palm, Incinerator. Chain Whirler's going to sideboard, they're less relevant nowadays in historic. Rune Blaster, great land hate card, love it. Ringleader, I kind of prefer to actually have more Ringleaders in the deck, but we'll just try this as is. And Goblin Trash Master for all your artifact hate needs. Let's jump right in. Alright, we luckily run the die roll. We won the die roll, I swear I can talk. Been a long day. Long day, alright. Well, we're gonna mulligan this one. We had a couple 1-drops, but not enough to really have a payoff for only having 1 land. This is much better, much more keepable. I think I'm gonna put back a land, a little risky in case we don't hit that third land, but we do have a couple draws before that happens. So let's just start it off here. Okay, so we're probably playing against Rakdos Sacrifice, maybe even Jund Sacrifice. Ooh. We might be punished for putting back that land. Alright. Land into Chieftain would be very nice. Oh! Yup, that's... Yep. Think we can give it like one more turn. If we don't hit a castable or another land, it might just be time to scoop it up and play game 2. That's not good either. We'll take it. Our life is still at pretty high, miraculously. See, now our opponent is on the deck I'm writing about this week over at TCG Player, and that's definitely the deck I am the most hyped on, is Rakdos Sacrifice. Alright, we hit our land. All is okay in the world. Kind of tempted to play War Chief because it lets us actually play more creatures if we do miss our land drop. We're kind of on the defensive now, so I'm going to keep it that way. Goblins you control have haste. Like, that's a great... Oh my god. Do they have another Village Rites? That's so obnoxious. Oh no, they had played a Phyrexian Tower. Phyrexian Tower is messed up in Historic. This is probably the best Historic card that was printed in Jumpstart. I'm very surprised they decided to keep it in there. Oh. Really wish they didn't have that second claim the firstborn, because then we just have a hasty Krenko, and I don't think they're able to come back from that. 2, 4, 6. I think we have to take 6 here and hope we hit a land for Krenko. Alright, alright. Krenko has haste, we have some blockers. We can make a lot more goblins. Feeling a little better. And I know the Rakdos Sacrifice deck does not have Active Treason in the main deck. So we're safe. We might be safe. Alright. One on top, that's not good. If that ends up being a Witch's Oven, that's probably it, just from the Cat Oven combo alone. Yep, that would indeed be lethal. Okay. Unfortunately punished for that land mishap. I think I'm inclined to get rid of a decent amount of X1s because they're playing Mayhem Devil. It's not very good against Mayhem Devil. In favor of... yeah, let's add, like, some Rune Blasters as well. That's pretty good. Definitely want to keep Skirk Prospector, because it's just a great card. Can trim down on some of those, and let's give this a try. I think some newer lists have been cutting Siege Gang Commander. That's something you can probably do with your Goblins list as well. If you really like it, you can keep playing it. Nope. Alright, this is better. We'll put back an extra Matron. We learned our lesson on the lands. We're gonna keep lands. I think I am inclined just play the Chieftain now, get a little aggressive. The big function of this deck is Skirk Prospector effectively acts as like a an elvish mystic. Let's see, what do we want? They have haste. We do have another land, so maybe it is Krenko time after this. So let's grab Krenko. We can definitely play Krenko next turn, and then just start making a million goblins every turn. Okay. They decided to slow things down, which is perfectly reasonable considering we're making at least 3 2/2s this next turn. Alright. Reasonably annoying, but they would have to sacrifice their entire board if they want to deal with Krenko. They had a line there where they could sacrifice 2 of their creatures to produce 1 less goblin, and then they'd be 1/1s, but... oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I was going to red cap melee. Dang 1-drops, huh? that's still around, I'm gonna make some more goblins. They could end up sacrificing both of these to kill the chieftain, and I'm really okay with them sacrificing their whole board. Okay, that makes sense. Seemed like they didn't see that line there, yeah. Okay. Game 3, let's go. I guess Trash Master does deal with the oven, so I think I'm gonna bring in one of those. Take out another investigator. Don't think they're very good. It's like good in tandem with the prospector, but outside of that, I think I like this hand. We have removal for Maiden Devil, which is the most important. I really don't like the Stitcher suppliers in these lists that aren't playing Croxa. The Flood. Mana Flood. That's fine, Priest isn't very good against us. Like, we can just sacrifice these 1/1s. And if it ever does become a problem, we do have Red Cat melee. Alright, that's a problem. Now it's a problem. I just, like, shouldn't talk ever. Because I turned something into a problem. Yeah. More land! I'm so surprised. We're gonna just have to survive 2 more turns and hope Muxus is good enough. Unfortunately, that is the play. That's the line. Have to hit all 7. Jesus. Like, yeah, we kept a land heavy hand. But we've, like, pretty much only drawn lands and Muxus. Oh, are they gonna tap their priest now? It means they can't get... They don't have the spot to get rid of Muxus anymore. Okay. Sure. As crazy as it sounds, I could actually win the game next turn. Less likely now. But just like shows the power. Unless we keep having lands on top. Shows the power of Muxus. Alright. Who's ready for 6 lands in a row? Because that's all we've had this round. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, not have a hasty creature. We could have won potentially. Sacrifice a goblin, destroy target artifact. Well, I love to see that, so... are we just dead anyway? Sacrifice. 1. Might be. Suppose I can sacrifice 2 and kill that so that doesn't deal the damage. Want to deal 2 here. Auto pay, sacking 2 of these. Oh, geez, that's a lot. A lot of goblins to sacrifice. Oh, we have a melee on top. That's good to note. And then I need to kill the ovens as well. This one has haste. Yeah. This is nice that this is just sacrifice a goblin, so I don't have to go, like, too low in goblins, but we're gonna end up being at 4 life at the end of this. Going to, I guess, Prospector. That kind of sucks, but I think that's what we have to do. See, I definitely can't overstate the power of this card. We went from pretty much a huge losing position to potentially maybe winning this game. It's gonna be close, though. Definitely don't like to see them shock. Well, I guess we are sacrificing that to Goblin for sure. Sorry, Snoop. Yeah, sure, they got me down to a situation where they're at 3. Or I'm at 3. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Red Cap melee is very good. This is just pretty brutal from here on out, right? Like, we tap Kranko, make 4 goblins, and then we can keep sacrificing Siege Gang Commander. They said no blocks. I guess that already happened, sure. That makes sense. I'm just gonna pass. There's not really much else. I think we're just, like, really in a good position because of the Siege Gang Commander. If they cast even Mayhem Devil, we can just kill all their creatures before they're able to sacrifice anything. Awesome. This deck is strong. The Muxus is strong. Alright, thank you all for another awesome week of Magic with Meebo. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. You can leave a comment down below what kind of decks you want to see from me next. You can follow me on Twitter at MythicMeebo. Watch me live on Twitch, twitch.tv/mythic_Meebo, and I will be here next week playing some sort of deck. I don't know yet. Let me know in the comments what you want to see from me, and I'll see you next week. See ya.